I'm Static Stardust. Welcome back to River City Girls. So, last episode, we fought Primo, and we got his emblem, and we made it back to River City High. Unfortunately, the students have already seemed to have eaten the food, so now it is up to us to find out what to do next. We heard Ken is somewhere on the roof, so we're gonna go find Ken, and we're gonna beat him up. Alright, quick power up. Head out. So yeah, last episode we found our safe place in the locker room of all places. I would not want a locker room to be my little safe hideout, personally, but I guess if it works, it works. Okay, so yeah, welcome back. Everybody is either kind of going crazy, or they've already gone crazy. So yeah, we're back. We're trying to find what to do next. I'm almost finished with finding all of the cats in River City, which says a lot about how much I like this game if I know most of where the collectibles are. Speaking of which, there's also a thing behind that poster, the Try Hard poster. Oh, shoot, was that me, or was that like a... I got hit and as a result... Oh, yes. Oh no, I defeated both. Yeah. Okay, so behind this poster is a secret! It's not a ticket to gold. It is a ticket to gross stuff. We are in the friggin' air vents. This is apparently like one of Godai's tunnels. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Godai. At least get like a Swiffer and like dust or something. This is gross. Leading towards. This is one of the secret areas for like a future Godai mission. Why on God's green earth Godai would like? I know it's not clean, but at the same time I'm like, dude, come on, this is. I wouldn't even want that for me. So yeah, welcome back to River City High. So there's nothing we can do about like everything being on fire, or we're trying to, but you know. So there is a shop in here. I did not know there was a shop the first time I came through here.
I'm training hard, and I heard retail was as tough as it gets.
That is true, unfortunately. Replenish stamina by 60% slows you down temporarily.
Got it! Whoa!
I already have first aid kits, so literally
okay,
it's just
then,
these two.
see you around. You're like, really cool.
Thanks, man. Why on God's green earth they would let him have a shop in the restroom of all places is questionable. Oh, okay, so other enemies don't injure each other. I don't think I have to be doing the red. Yeah. Come on, dude.
Skateboard vortex.
Okay. Can anyone do a favor? I have lost my blueprints. Yes, so that's what that thing was. So one of the areas in Flatirons, I know that's where one of the blueprints is. The second part of the blueprints is in that vent area I just showed you guys. That leads us to that gymnasium. Oh, please. Yes. So yes. So, like, I know where 2 of the 4 off the top of my head are. I don't know where the other 2 are, but again, I could probably do a quick Google search and get that awesome Godai item. Okay, that's done, that's done. I would really love to get, like... I feel like this series personally has a lot of potential for like future sequel. I know there's a prequel to it. I know there's a prequel to River City Girls from before the first film that kind of has more going on. It tells the story of like Misako and Kyoko and how like they have a thing for Kunio and Ricky. I have not played that one actually, so that's something I can add to my PS4 collection and then later my Steam collection in the future. I do want to try to save up for a Steam Deck personally, and I really want to go all out for one because people say like, oh man, like it's basically a little mini computer in the form of a gaming console. I think it's really cool. I'm thinking of all the cool stuff that I can do for it, like in terms of both in terms of stuff like storage and other stuff. So if I can possibly find a way to like watch my movies on Amazon or like use VLC to like just download stuff and I already use Firefox as my personal browser, so it's like the fact that it already uses Firefox is perfect for me, so I don't have to download it. Alright, so this is another lost area. I don't think I have her as a recruit, so I'm gonna beat her up a little bit. Alright, we got help. Yeah, I definitely want to try and see if I can save up for one, and I just learned today, actually, that you can use your Steam wallet to, actually buy, the Steam Deck, so that's also really good.
Wait. I'm with you.
So, yeah, I want to get, like, the OLED, 1 terabyte of storage space Steam Deck, and then from there just have like a ton of stuff to like just basically like pimp it out and make it my own. I've heard something called RetroArch. I want to see if I can use stuff like that for just in general cool stuff to do. Like I hear you can do a lot of fun stuff with the Steam Deck, and I really want to try it out. Recruit you. Because I know I need to get more recruits. At this point, if they beg for mercy, I guess I'll just give them a pass. And there is another golden ticket coming up, so I have not been keeping track, but I know that I got a good handful of tickets.
Today, class, we are going to go over how best to eliminate Misako and Kyoko.
I heard Misako and Kyoko were heroes.
Heroes, they say, are words a lot of people throw around, little collies. You see, Misako and Kyoko are actually monsters in disguise and should be avoided at all costs.
They sound awfully scary. What happens if they corner me in a dark alley?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Misako and Kyoko are very formidable, but since they are monstrous creatures, they inherently have weaknesses we can exploit.
Show
Me. Oh, that's okay. As you can see here, the monsters have a thick exoskeleton that protects the soft, gooey corporeal form, where they store their guts and stuff. No brain or heart is to be found inside, of course, since they are running on pure monster instincts.
What can I use to break through their exoskeleton?
Coming in hot with the right question. Why, there are many ways to break through their defenses.
Tell me.
Oof, a little too hot. You can use a myriad of varied methods. If you can't run and have access to these, I recommend any of the following weapons to soften their outer shell. Can you name them for me?
Metal chain, laser sword, bat, spike bat, double barrel bat with spikes, double barrel bat with more baseball bats instead of spikes that shoot out real bats.
So remember, when you encounter one of these monsters in River City, what do we do?
turn around, run, don't look back, never stop running.
Exactly.
Alright, so yeah. I think before that was the puberty thing, like, it's like punching faces until they explode towards you. Okay, here's the special door. So yeah, those doors will open and close automatically for whatever reason. You have to time yourself very, very well. Oh, I don't think I have the, that wizard dude. Alright, get up, you two. Get up, too. Okay. Oh no, I defeated him. I didn't mean to. You know what? Screw it. So yeah, this is also the only door that's like technically golden. Oh, come on! I know this one's... Oh, Linda finally joining the friggin' battle. Is this not the door? I was pretty freaking certain that was the door. Oh, that was cheap. Yes, thank you! Normally going through that door is not like pulling teeth. What the heck? Okay, so we have the golden ticket in RVC. I don't think there's one in Constantine. Oh, look at this. Listen.
I ain't gonna make it, Sarge! Leave me behind!
So yeah, as we keep going up, it keeps getting more and more chaotic. So we're near the roof. So we're near the very top of the quote-unquote tower. So as we get closer, we need to find Ken, beat him up. I didn't even notice that little Easter egg until I actually like stopped by I walked past this dude and I didn't even realize until like I didn't even realize that he had dialogue. Like most of these students don't have dialogue, and it's just this one schoolboy that has a specific dialogue. So yeah, everybody's been eating Primo's food, everybody's seeing things.
Fire! Hot! Very, very hot!
You like that? A little trap I set up. There's more where that came from.
How do we turn them off?
What makes you think I'd tell you?
Because you can't stop talking about how brilliant your dumb plans are?
Okay, but that's not why I'm telling you. I just want to give you a fighting chance.
What an idiot.
They're powered by the boiler room, but even if you could find it, you'll never get it shut off. Ken wins again.
I hate that guy. I'm sure most people do.
So yeah, there's a literal wall of fire, a firewall if you will. And Ken was both smart enough and stupid enough at the same time to tell us how we can turn it off. So we gotta go to the boiler room, which is just right by the cafeteria. But before we do that, there's something up here.
principal's office. Are we supposed to be in here?
Of course, for there is mystery afoot.
Is that our principal? He looks like a low-budget superhero.
I am the mysterious Mr. K.
What's the K stand for?
It's a mystery.
Wouldn't Mr. E have been better?
Maybe, but I'd already bought the web domain. Solve my mystery, and you two will be rewarded.
This is weird.
And we're busy, but sure, whatever.
Mystery.
Okay, there's clues around the school. We gotta find them. This rug is giving me nightmare fuel. Holy hell. So there's a thing behind the door. Behind the painting. I could have sworn we can go through this one. Can't we? So yeah, we can destroy anything in the office. All kinds of desks, ruin everything. Why is there a fish tank up here? I don't know. Yeah, that rug looks mysteriously weird and gross and makes me uncomfortable. Howdy, y'all. What to say? Oh. I was trying to read the message. Hang on. Howdy, y'all. Heard some boiler room drama going around the school. We should share a juice box and converse. Your old pal Herman. So yeah, we gotta go to the boiler room now. It's, again, like I mentioned, it's side quests, the game. And, so there is an achievement, I think, in the first game where you can actually grab a boomerang. And I thought I could do it, and I sadly could not. There is a mystery also as well. We can grab, oh no! I need to make a mental note to also buy new moves for Kyoko at some point when we're next time in Town. So there's a mystery in this room. So yeah, you'll see like certain things will be like in black and white, like so. And you'll see little notes scattered around, and you gotta pick them up and you'll find it. Picked up an egg. And that is the teacher from, I guess, the first game. I'm not sure. There's like a lot of teachers that look the same like that guy. Like, some of the NPCs, like I said, repeat themselves. Alright, there we go. So there's one in there. One right here. And one in the cage this poor guy is in. So yeah, and once we defeat everything, it goes back to normal. The sad part is that no matter how many times you open that cage for that guy, it'll immediately, like, shut itself back closed. Like, I truly think that he's scared to the point where he's like, I don't want to go back out there. You can't make me go back out there. And if I were a teacher in this environment where the students just decided one day to go crazy, after eating the simple school lunches, I'd be also terrified too. Alright, so this one is actually a lot easier. And there's literally not much going on. It's like, free! So yeah, these are actually really easy, really simple to get. The next one is going to be in the gym and then the front entrance.
Today, class, we are going to go over how
Ooh,
best
new enemy.
to eliminate Masako and Kyoko.
I heard Misako and Kyoko were heroes.
Heroes is a word that a lot of people throw around, little Colleen. You see, Misako and Kyoko are actually monsters in disguise and should be avoided at all costs.
They sound awfully scary. What happens if they corner me in a dark alley?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Misako and Kyoko are very formidable, but since they are monstrous creatures, they inherently have weaknesses
I just
we
wanted
can
to recruit
exploit.
her, so that's done. We can move on. Okay, so now we gotta find Thummy. We gotta do some missions here and there. So in my high school, we used to have a elevator, but that elevator could only be accessible by teachers and by people who are like in wheelchairs or having a broken leg and stuff. So we had it, but at the same time, we also did not have. Basically, you can only use it if you are faculty or if you are injured. Like, the only exception to that would be like, a friend of mine has a leg broken, so I'm also helping them get to class, which probably is true, but at the same time, it's like, yes, we very much would like to also use the elevator. We did get in trouble at one point, not me specifically or friends I knew, but you heard, like, there were kids who were trying to, like, sneak onto the elevator and use it, and I'm not super mad about it. It was more just like we got caught doing something we shouldn't. And I feel like everybody at some point in their lives as a kid has had at least one memory of that. I definitely have had more than enough, but, you know, I feel like, oh wait, there's a beehive up here? Crap! How on earth did a beehive even get up here, Godai? Still nothing. Wait, that's it. Okay, we gotta get on stage, grab this. Yes, so now we can find the blueprints. So as soon as we leave this and we go back up the floor, we'll find it. The first blueprint. Okay, so this is where we get the second one, and the next one, the last one would be right after it. 2, 3, climb up this rope. I don't think the enemies can climb as far as I'm concerned. And, oh, that was clue 1. I thought that was clue 2. Yeah, I'm just gonna go... Oh wait, no, the gymnasium, the front entrance. So after this, it's the cafeteria, then the... Yeah, then the front entrance. So 1, 2... Alright, so when we go back up to the principal, we'll be ready and set to get more experience and more money. I cannot see a bang bang. Let's see, hopefully with this new job and stuff, I can get more money to finally get the perpetual license for like Wondershare, for more Wondershare. I'm using OBS as like the basic background screen recorder. So that's done. Now let's go talk to Thummy, who is in the boiler room. He deadass lives in the boiler room. Who's Thummy, you're wondering? You'll meet him in just a second.
There's the boiler.
Why, it certainly is! All 2,856 pounds of her!
What is that thing?
Huh? Where?
You!
Oh, well, I'm Thummy. I take care of this here boiler. At least, I did before all them Yakuza fellas came and smashed it apart.
Great. Now there's no way to avoid Ken's fire traps.
Well, now I didn't say that. Oh, Thummy's always got an extra solution up his sleeve.
I'd rather not see that, thanks.
Boiler might be smashed, but they left the pieces. All y'all gotta do is pick up all them dials on the floor, snap them back in place, and this here boiler should be ready for prime time!
What happens at prime time?
It's, just an expression.
Well, maybe try to express yourself a bit less, Thummy.
Can do.
So yeah, that's what we gotta do. We gotta find all these
Found a
dials.
dial. I think.
Come on, let's get back to that boiler and the...
Is this one of them?
By gum, it sure is. I call that particular dial Skippy, on account of how I always skip with joy whenever I see it.
Sure, whatever. How many more of these are left?
3 more. But before you go looking for them, gotta reinstall this fella here. Hey there, Skippy! Nice to see you again. Oh, Thummy sure did miss ya.
Weird little guy.
Okay, so yeah, we can now... All we gotta do is just punch it back in place. You'll hear a click. I just heard a click. So we're good. We gotta just fight the rest of these random goons and henchmen. And we're good. With how high leveled we are, it's basically gonna be... Ooh, another level. So yeah, we punch and kick them into place, and then we gotta defeat these Yakuza goons, schoolyard bullies, basically.
Skateboard vortex!
Again, I'm not trying to be mean by being silent. I'm just like... Once I get really concentrated on something, I'm like, I don't speak.
Found another dial.
I wonder what this one's named.
Aw, be nice. He's probably just lonely. We got another dial.
You sure as shoot did. Oh, Thummy is impressed. Now go on ahead and attach that thing over there to this thing right here, and we'll be in business.
Yeah. Okay, so she's out. This guy also poisons, I think, so I'm gonna try to see if I can recruit him. Yes. Okay, I got 2 poisons on my team. 2 poison types. Still looks polished and new. Oh, okay, Mario guy, too. Wait, why is he Loki dressed like he's in, like, My Chemical Romance, the Black Lady? That wasn't intentional, but it's actually kind of funny. And unlock. Okay.
Third dial located.
Great, let's get it back to Stubby now.
Thummy.
Whatever.
Third dial.
Oh boy, keep 'em coming. This is more excitement than old Thummy had down here in years.
Alright, I already have him recruited, so I don't need him. I'm gonna get the dude in the cape. I think his name is Caleb.
Flame of kickflips!
I'm gonna try to recruit the dude in the cape, because he kicks like crazy. I already have the schoolboy.
Oh, man. No, don't do it.
Alright, last dial. Oh, it's down here.
I think this is the last dial.
You know, when this is over, I think I might actually miss Thummy.
Really?
No.
No! I think this is the last dial.
Ah, Tabitha. How I missed ya.
The dial's name is Tabitha?
Nah, old Thummy's just thinking about a friend.
Weird. Okay, what do we do now?
Attach that dial to this thing and crank her up.
And this will turn off Ken's fire traps?
Maybe. Could also blow up the boiler and kill us all. Either way, this has been one eventful day, and I'll be dying with my best friends.
Wait, what?
Installing the dial now.
Okay, so Thummy just is like, well, whatever happens, happens. Wait, I'm not hitting the dial? Alright, dial is secured in place. So we do need more Shin. Or Chin, I think is his name. So I need to recruit the dude in red and blue. You two come over here, specifically Yesu. Okay, that's done. Shin, you come here. Trying to goad him off the side of the screen, come on! Alright, there. Now I just need the last... I don't think I have the schoolboy. That blue schoolboy.
Come on.
Alright, and that's the last one. 5,000 experience, $250. Yeah. And now we can go out of the boiler room. So no, it did not explode. I'm pretty sure if IRL something like this would have happened, we probably would have exploded much easier, or I mean much more easily.
Well, we're not dead.
And no more fire traps.
And no more Thummy.
Hey, I kinda liked him.
Let's go find Ken. I bet he's upstairs.
So yeah, he's on the roof, like I mentioned before. Before that, I do want to try to find Godai's blueprints in like one of the areas. Now I know where that blueprint is. Ooh, turkey! Okay. Money. Before I continue with finding Godai's things, I'm actually going to... Oh no, I have to go through the gymnasium. I'm gonna get more items first, and then I'm just gonna go get more Godai stuff. So I did eat the... Okay, so I made Kyoko eat the glue paste as well as the pencil. I don't know why it says consume. I could literally just say use if it's an item. So we do move slowly, unfortunately. But the bright side is that it's not as bad. I also ate the last fire potion, or the last potion that we got when we were in, where was it? Flat irons. So the fire potions are all consumed. There are more that we will see later on. Okay, first blueprint.
Hey, it's a piece of a secret blueprint.
Let's find the rest of the blueprint and go home to build whatever this is.
Yeah, but
But what?
I kinda wanna save the city now.
Yeah, me too. What a weird feeling.
I hate it.
Yeah, it just means that
Let's
you
keep
guys
an
are
eye out
nice.
for more pieces of the blueprint.
It just means that they care. Nice. Nothing wrong with being nice. Aw, killed both. Alright, so I'm actually going to stop this episode here. So as soon as I get back to the locker room, which is right now, I will actually end this episode. Alright, so first things first. Oh, I only need just one. Yeah, I'm actually gonna move around my inventory. We're about to go into a boss battle, so I figured, okay, let us move some things around. Boop. I actually love how they replaced tonics and made them more, like, they replenish 100 health. Perfect. Okay, that's that. Yeah. Alright, so thank you guys again for joining me on this episode of River City Girls. If you like this, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. If you want to catch up with the very first game of River City Girls that I have played on this channel, it is on screen right now. The playlist is on screen. If you want to see me 100% River City Girls, you gotta comment. You gotta say it. And if you guys also want me to 100% River City Girls 2, definitely say that. And if you want to see me do it in another language, like Japanese or Korean, let me see. I can go into settings and also change the voice to... Oh, I can only do English and Japanese. Oh, yeah, I'm not playing this whole game in Japanese. My Japanese is very amateur. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you guys on the next episode of this channel. Bye-bye.